So, moving on from that, you got to watch. I didn't get to. I was planning to fucking watch it.
I looked at how much I actually watched of The Cape, and I watched about an hour and 25 minutes of the 2 hours. I didn't... I'm not going to rate it.
Right.
And here's why, because I didn't actually finish it.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish it out. Like, I didn't get to see... I know the premise of it. That, I know that NBC, for me, it seems like, that NBC's trying to make their filler.
Yeah.
For the void that they had with Heroes.
Yeah, I think
Heroes
so, too.
isn't there anymore, and now they're like, well,
It's like that spy show they put out to replace Lost. It's the same as that. Or, I'm sorry, it wasn't the spy show. What was that show that
V?
No, The Event.
Oh, yeah.
That was, like, supposed to replace Lost.
Yeah.
So, this to me was just the replacement for Heroes, and it's not as good, and I mean, it to me was just so blah. It just, I didn't absolutely hate this, but I didn't really find anything that made me, it wasn't like The Walking Dead, and it wasn't like Lost. It wasn't like something I'm like, wow, this is great. I want to watch this every week. This is one, like, if there's nothing else on and this is on, I might flip over and watch this.
Yeah. I had to watch it still. I am going to watch it. We've got it DVR, so...
The Event was garbage. If you haven't seen that yet, it tries so hard to be Lost.
We'll definitely have to watch it. I mean, there's... Who knows, it might be one of those shows that captures me where I'm like, oh shit, it's going to be The Walking Dead. I have to watch this shit all the time.
I think if you're really into, like, the Superman-style superhero, then this will be for you. If you're not into, like, the Superman kind of corny superhero thing, like me, then you're not going to really care for this. I think it really tries too hard to be, like, the Clark Kent superhero. He's like fumbly at first when he gets the cape, because like he's like, I don't really know how to use this yet, so I'm gonna be like a bumbly, like Spider-Man when he first gets his powers, and then he like gets more confident, and it just seems like it's too much of things I've seen before for me. I want something more like The Dark Knight or like Watchmen, where it's like the gritty version of superheroes, like superheroes that are like realistic, like they don't just fly around and say corny lines.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree on that. We'll review it next week. We'll get more into it.
I'll actually watch the full episode of it.
And on to the disc review, which we don't have this week because I wasn't able to get into a movie in time.
Disc review.
We tried to watch
get
some shit going, but it didn't happen, and I'd really hate to give you a review of some shit that I'm not going to be able to do.
Yeah.
So,
we'll have one next week.
Yeah, definitely. But on to the pick of the week. These are things that are going to be coming out. Actually, tomorrow, if you're watching the live edition right now, if you're watching a taped edition, then it's coming out today. Yeah, so there you go. So.
We both picked the same thing.
Yeah, it was I picked the Social Network.
I did too.
And also, you picked the Social Network.
I love the Social Network. It was in contention for my movie of the year. It was probably number 3 on my list, to be honest with you. Like, it was the Social Network, Scott Pilgrim, and Inception. Like, it was... And then right under them was Tron. So, I mean, like, it was a tough... Movie of the year this year was tough. There were a lot of good movies this year.
I felt like the same way with the games, man. There was a lot of good games this year. There were.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption was up there. Mass Effect 2.
Yes.
I mean, there were a lot of good games this year. So, it was a tough year to pick one thing. Like, you picked Tron and I picked Inception, but everyone kind of had the same...
It was a basis of, oh man, I hope to God.
Like, everyone was like going in between Social Network, Scott Pilgrim, Tron, and Inception. Everybody's like, one of these is the best thing this year, but they're all really good. Like, and yes, Social Network's a buy, man. I would buy this thing in a heartbeat. Yeah, I really like this movie.
The thing was that I really felt like, out of all the things that we had to pick from, I mean, let's go through a little, like, you know, a list of shit.
Oh, that's really easy.
It was like, you know, Alpha and Omega, Dances with Wolves. You know, already seen that shit. It's anniversary. You know, have you not seen it?
Dances with Wolves? Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
I have it on VHS.
You know, Piranha 3D. Hello, not gonna watch. Look at this, Piranha 3D, Piranha 2003, 3D in 2D. How are you gonna do this? Raging Bull.
Raging Bull's really good, but I'm not gonna pick a movie.
The 30th anniversary, you know.
If you haven't seen Raging Bull already, why the hell are you
Rob Roy
go out and buy the 30th anniversary?
Never even heard of that movie. The Universe.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's some kind of 3D thing. I don't know.
The Complete Season 5. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never seen it. Now, here we go. In 3D, Piranha 3D.
But
okay.
Still, who the fuck? That was a dumb movie.
The 7 Wonders of the Solar System, the Universe. That's what that is.
It's a 3D thing.
And I'm like, okay.
The only thing that I saw other than The Social Network, I thought was cool if they put out the Green Hornet, like, 1940s show.
Right, and Wayne's World 1 and 2.
Oh, man, I love
together. That was another one. The Universe is a History Channel thing. Alright, thank you, Prime Gaming.
The Wayne's World would be a good one if Social Network went up there. That would have been my pick, probably.
Yeah, like, all that shit, like, and like, TV to DVD, All in the Family, and all that stuff.
I didn't see a thing. I didn't see a single thing in the TV. On
Funny or Die. That's fucking pretty cool. That Will Ferrell shit was on, and they got season 1 shit of it. Which
have you ever watched the show The Oblongs that he made?
No.
It's actually pretty funny. It's weird, but it's funny.
Nah,
he wrote it all, and he does the voice of the dad.
What got me was the show that he did on TV, where it's like, and producers from the Talladega Nights, where they did a show, and we tried to watch, and it sucked.
Oh, which one was that?
And I couldn't get into it, and I'm trying to think the one it is. But
it was the one on Comedy Central.
Yes, and it was fucking horrible.
It didn't last like 2 episodes before they pulled it.
It made me want to fucking stab babies. So, it was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, with that's the end of Screen Shot for tonight.
Fucking fast show tonight.
Yep.
Like, really fucking fast show. I'm really surprised that it went as quick as it did. I think it's because we didn't have the 2 reviews.
Yeah, we didn't have 2 movies to actually review, so
yeah. It went way, way, way quick. But, yeah, so guys, if you want to hit us an email, send an email to fans@riotnetwork.tv. That's going to be the place where you would send everything. Send the title of the show that you're actually watching, like, in the subject. Send the show name, and then your subject in that. Also, if you'd like to go ahead and Facebook us, it's going to be facebook.com/Riot Network, myspace.com/Riot Network, twitter.com/Riot Network, and all things Riot are going to be www.riotnetwork.tv, where you can watch past shows. Click on, over there on the side, and you can subscribe to us on iTunes and shit like that. You get 2 different versions with that for your audio device. And also, your iPod, you can watch videos with that way. Trying to think of other things. The store.riotnetwork.tv. That's through Amazon.com that we actually go through and do that.
What's cool about that is, guys, if you're going to order something off Amazon anyway.
Yeah, why not help Riot Network out a little bit?
It doesn't cost you anything extra, and we get a percentage of your order. They pay us. So, we get money. You get your thing for the exact same price, and you're giving less money to Amazon and giving it to us. How cool is that?
Yeah, which is awesome, completely awesome. It's kind of like an advertisement thing that we have going on with them. Also, I wanted to state the fact of the if you play games and things like that, you want to know our gamer tags and shit instead of us all trying to say our gamer tags. Go to the the mods and host page. Everything's there.
Speaking of which, my PSN thing didn't work. It didn't show up.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a broken link or something.
Well, we'll have to you'll have to go through on your PSN and be able to grab the embed code off that, and we'll throw it on there.
No problem.
So, Alright, guys, I'm Adam, that's Sam, and we are getting the hell out of here. By the way, if you're staying around, there is not going to be a shame game tonight.
No.
I've got to go, and I've got some shit to do.
There's important things to be done.
Yeah, so no shame game tonight. We'll do it next week. But the movie that I will review for next week is probably going to be Goodfellas. I'm going to go ahead and get that the hell out of the way because it's number one on my list of things I need to see, and I'm going to have to get that thing done.
Yeah.
So, alright guys, later.